Hi everybody, this is Leo Valant, your YouTube messiah on Laundry Day. That's why I'm not writing my book right now. Yeah, as I was explaining before, it's in order to cultivate the messiah persona, I have to give myself rewards for the type of behavior you would expect from a messiah. So I actually did my laundry, at the laundromat. I actually folded everything so I could get it in, and then when I brought it home, I just didn't shove it in the closet. I have some drawer space, so I went, okay, I'll recycle the shirts I don't want into the drawer space, and I'll hang up the other ones nice, and it's new sheets for the sofa bed, and so I get to get high, and I even bought a few like Miller beers, not Miller Lite. It's actually Miller in glass, like we used to drink in the 20th century, back when the world was still okay, man. It was before AIDS. It was before we heard anything about global warming, and rock and roll was at its zenith. And you could buy a big bottle of Miller High Life. A quart. You could buy a quart of Miller High Life. But anyway, I was description chasing. It's when you're a better writer than you are a speaker, you do a rant, and then in describing it, you go, damn, the description's better. And so you wind up doing another video of the description, and eventually you have to break the chain by going, just watch a fucking video. But what I brought up is in my book, I suggest an idea that all the New Age people will go, oh, this is reincarnation. I don't subscribe to reincarnation. I go, Christ's sake, we have biological reproduction. The universe wouldn't duplicate itself by having one soul born again and again and again. What the fuck for, right? And so, just now, just talking to myself, writing, I said, okay, what's really happening is that in a collective consciousness, and I've learned that I can talk about anything spiritual in terms of my collective consciousness. It's been my life work to understand the collective consciousness, and now it's finally kicking in where I can go, it's the collective consciousness doing this, it's a collective consciousness doing that. It's, wow, I wish came true, man. But in this regard, people who idealize, people who develop perfect archetypical personas, perfect types. It's evolution sort of works that way. It's think of everything as a crystalline structure. There's wishy-washy people this way, wishy-washy people that way. What happens when they're not wishy-washy? Well, they define a straight line, or they define a perfect arithmetric curve. Anyway, what they are is they're standardizable. A standardizable personality that appeals to, it's a certain type will gravitate toward the ideal archetype. So when people tell you that in your past life you were Christopher fucking Columbus, you were that archetype. If you Christopher fucking Columbus wasn't even that archetype. He was enough of that archetype to achieve what he did, but there were exceptions to his archetype. However, that was what he was striving for. That is how he resonated in the astral collective consciousness, and anybody else who is that holds that exact personality ideal as their exemplar, boom, in your past time you're Christopher Columbus. That's because these fucking psychics don't have a good model on how to perceive what the fuck is going on. after everyone gets clued into my idea on what the collective consciousness is doing, nodes of persona archetypes that we can link into, once everyone becomes familiar with that, we'll stop hearing all this bullshit about reincarnation. One, reincarnation was a ploy. It's when the Aryans conquered the northern part of the Indian subcontinent. They were Aryans, and they just moved into the native population, which was darker. It was just your first racism. And they didn't believe this. They branched out from the Iranians, from the Persians, the same language, the very same language. It's the Persians didn't believe in this fucking reincarnation shit. The Aryans made it up when they got to India. It's for a control mechanism. They told all the natives that tough break. It's because you're not evolved enough to be your own masters. We Aryans, on the other hand, we live thousands of lives to perfect ourselves so that we'd be better than you. So that we'd be in charge. Now, the only way you can make this up is serve the Aryans faithfully, and then life after life, you can be born into finally being among the Aryans' lowest castes, and you can work yourself up until you're even human. Oh yeah, it's you read the Ramayana, they have a civilization of monkeys. These monkeys can talk, and these monkeys can serve the Aryan King Rama. And these monkeys even were able to unite with the Aryans to fight off the demons from Sri Lanka. Monkeys. Then you go to India today and you go, what happened to all these monkeys? They go, oh, who knows? No, man, you're the monkeys. Anyone who isn't a purebred Brahmin is a monkey. They were calling the native population monkeys. Now, in all the tapestries and in all the artwork, they grow tails. There were tails on these monkeys, but no, in the original Ramayana, the only tails they came with were the dicks hanging between their legs. But yeah, the reincarnation is just fucking bullshit. They used it as a control mechanism. Then they have Buddha. It's Buddha. It's in the 6th century BC. He had this tremendous revelation. He had this revolution. He could overthrow Hinduism with these truths. And we get regurgitated Vedanta. We had regurgitated Hinduism. Nothing is new about it. So I'm thinking, after they Buddha died of food poisoning. Somebody poisoned Buddha. Somebody went around all the organizations and monasteries that Buddha had already opened up. They got their arms twisted into taking it back. Taking what back? Taking back that reincarnation is fucking bullshit. There is no wheel of life. You don't have to be liberated. You want to be liberated? Just take a whole prescription of fentanyl at one time. It's hold your head underwater for 5 minutes and you're liberated. The big truth is life is just life. You don't want to be liberated. You want to enjoy life. Well, anyway, let me kill this thing before 10 minutes. Thank you, everybody.